Ladies and gents, welcome back to Pitstop!
The Dutch Grand Prix is over.
Oh my God, mate. I feel like it had every single fibre of everything that we want from an F1 race.
Everything. More than I could ever imagine. My prediction of a double Mercedes DNF didn't go to plan. Ferrari did it instead.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ferrari. We appreciate it. I think there's going to be quite a few claps at the beginning of today's episode, isn't there?
Yeah, just an action-packed weekend. We saw it start to materialise in practice, cars going off.
Yeah, there's been crashes all over the place.
And the race had everything that we needed, didn't it, really?
It absolutely did. First of all, before we do anything on the race results, I couldn't believe Max was able to pull out of the car in qualifying what he did.
Yeah.
And obviously he's got a race result of a podium today in a car that genuinely shouldn't be there. Mm-hmm. This Red Bull, no one else on that grid would be able to get it on the podium.
Bean can.
Yeah, literally. And Fernando Alonso has said after the race today that if Max Verstappen was in the V car, he would win the World Championship. Wow. Do you agree with Fernando Alonso?
Alonso said that?
Yep.
Did he?
He said it's a rocket ship.
Well, after looking what Isack Hadjar did today, mate, I wouldn't put it past him.
Isack Hadjar.
Isack Hadjar!
Unbelievable.
Oh my God, podium in his rookie season.
Yeah, his 15th race in Formula One.
Is it really?
Yeah.
And the 5th youngest Formula One driver to get a podium.
Well, would you look at that? Oh, go on.
And what did he do? What did he do? He smashed the trophy.
He smashed it?
Yeah, he broke the trophy. He did a Lando.
Well, that's how you celebrate a first trophy, isn't it?
Yeah. But he didn't really mean to do it. They all got together for a photo. You know how the whole team gets together. He's literally just put it down on the floor and it's gone...
Disaster strikes.
Disaster strikes, but it's a story, isn't it?
Yeah, that boy has come a long... That man, I should say, that French man has come a long way from...
Handsome French man,
yeah,
I'd say.
Well, there we go, Fab. Has come a long way since the formation lap crash on the opening race of the season in Australia.
Yeah.
He's very exciting, and it does look like maybe he'll be the next Red Bull driver next
Sometimes
year.
Those things happen to set them up for a good season, I think. I think he had to start with that crash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He recovered from it well.
And also it keeps you humble.
He's been a very, 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 very good rookie, but he's not the only good rookie.
Well, hang on. Before we go into that, I do have one question for you.
Okay.
Did you expect this from Hadjar?
No.
Because
genuinely not.
When did we see him? We met him in Qatar last
Yeah.
year, still in F2. No, he's a man of few words, old Hadjar. Maybe it's the language barrier. He was always on the radio in F2, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was
Losing
always
his nut.
screaming and shouting, and he's so quiet in
I
F1.
know. But the one thing that we always said to each other was he's quick.
Yeah.
He's quick, and he's got the animal inside of him. He just needs to rein it in a little bit.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's done that since being in F1.
He's absolutely reined it in. We haven't seen any of his F2ism in F1, have we?
Not at all.
Any of this
Not at
swearing
all.
or shouting.
No.
He has come so far. And it's credit to the whole really the Red Bull Academy have created this driver. I mean, I remember when he got announced that he was coming into F1 and we filmed the pod being like, oh, Hadjar's got a seat. I remember thinking, really? Like, this is a guy who hasn't really... I mean, he did come second in F2, but you got people who won F2 that haven't even got a seat. So...
I think naturally when you look at Hadjar, he's not that poster boy for F1.
No.
He's not that kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like it in a way. And everyone compares him to Prost.
Do they?
Yeah. Not that I would know.
French. That's
Yeah.
about it.
That's about it, yeah. And we have to celebrate Oscar Piastri!
Yes, Oscar Piastri has done an unbelievable job. He's back.
He had every single thing against him this race.
Yeah,
he had like
he
multiple
really did.
safety cars, didn't he? Multiple safety cars, rain coming in, Lando, his teammate up his arse for the whole race pretty much.
Oscar's had quite a few safety car restarts this year because he's led a lot more laps than everyone else. He's got most laps led by a mile. And I noticed that quite a lot of the time on his safety car restarts, he can looks like he does it at the wrong time or messed it up. Yeah. But
And
today,
race,
perfect. He was releasing it right before the bank corner. He knew that no one was getting him. Yeah, it was a perfect race from Oscar.
He was lucky, really, that the Red Bull was so this race.
Yeah.
Because he had Lando starting behind him in the safety car restart twice, was it?
Yeah.
Or maybe even 3 times. And then he had Max. And normally, if you've got Max behind you, It's the last person you want on a safety car restart. But the Red Bull it can't get anywhere
Even with
near 'em,
DRS.
mate. It can't get anywhere near them.
No.
And it's quite scary. Like a team that was up here can just, in the space of a season, rapid decline.
Well, I think when the gap is what it is now, it's almost not worth them trying to fight for the championship or try and fight for much.
No.
I mean, they're going to spend so much money on resources for pretty much nothing now.
Do you know what, though? You could see it in Oscar's face.
Yeah.
The lad, he's had a few smiley moments this season, but he just had some sort of smile on him this weekend after winning that race. There's a gap.
The gap is now more than a race win.
The gap has formed, and
Yeah.
it's bigger than a race win, and it's exactly what he needed. Just a little bit of breathing space, foot off the gas a little bit.
You know that he was on the radio very much like, sorry for Lando, good work for the
But
team.
really, it's like,
his
he's
head,
like, yes!
Yeah, in his
Yes!
head, he's buzzing with that. You would be so happy because that's your best chance.
Mark Webber's going on an absolute bender tonight, isn't it? You know it.
Mark Webber has been in the McLaren garage and playing with Lando's car, I think.
You think?
It would make sense.
I reckon he's had Lando up by the wall.
About your
And
engine.
Zach.
And the engine.
He's had Lando and Zach. He says, you two motherfuckers.
Honestly gutted for Lando, to be honest. I think Lando had a perfect race as well. He did very well to stay where he was.
Do you think he would have got him?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
I do. I think Lando
No, I
was
don't.
actually quicker.
No.
I think he would have got him.
He was getting close in the end, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But if you were watching the time, it was always like, sometimes it did come down to under a second, but Oscar always brought it back up to like 1-3, 1-4. You're playing with him. It's like a cat with a mouse. You know?
Yeah, he does do that a bit, doesn't he? He sits out front, then lets him catch a little bit. And
Yeah.
then hold. So maybe he wouldn't have caught him. But either way, Lando did not deserve to get no points.
No.
He at least deserved a second for that race weekend.
Interesting though, because I swear it's like the first time that we've seen McLaren have an engine or a car failure.
Lando's second DNF of the year, I know that.
Right.
So
You don't really see it very often with them, do you?
it happens at the start of the regulations when the cars are new, and then they figure them out.
So the question is, why did it happen?
Wow,
Because
you're
these cars-
asking the right guy, mate.
These cars are so refined, and they've had all this time to just make the car perfect, and they haven't seen, apart from that one DNF that you said,
Yeah.
whenever that was. When was that? What race was it? No idea. I don't even
Straight
remember.
over my
it.
head.
Yeah, not a clue. The car is always so good. We're halfway through the season. It's been great all year. Why now did something go wrong? They're obviously trying something new out. Why was it on Lando's car? Why wasn't it on Oscar's?
I think that could have happened at any time. Anything that's just one of them, really.
I don't think
you
so.
can't really point
I
a
don't
finger
think so.
at it.
No, I think they tried something new.
Right, so it was the CPU. Right, this
CPM.
the CPU unit
Yeah,
is what has gone, isn't it? Power combustion unit. Wait, that would be
That's the
PCU.
PCU. You're thinking of computer CPU.
What's the R&D thing on the F1 game? The engine.
What are you talking about?
It was the engine that blew up.
Was it? Well, then just say engine, because that's all I can know.
Powertrain.
The powertrain.
You only get a certain amount of engines per year. So maybe Lando's engine was coming towards the end, and they just said, last race with it. And it's just blown, because it was probably the last race. Maybe.
Do you risk that in a championship battle with one of your two
Well,
drivers?
let's also remember everything I just said could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
Because the more I think about it, surely you'd come back from the break with a brand new engine.
I think so. I don't really know, but that would make sense. If you were to put me in charge of an F1 team, that's what I would say.
But I do think it could have happened to Lando or Oscar. That's just hit or miss. You
It
never
could've.
know.
It could have, but the fact of the matter is, it happened to Lando. Now, I think they could have been trying something new on Lando's car, just to give him that extra tenth.
Yeah.
And that's why he was so close to Oscar.
Okay, so you
know?
think that they might have been trying to benefit Lando, which has ended in a...
Well, yeah, but who really knows?
Who really knows?
But chuck it out there,
Yeah,
see if any of
into
it
the-
sticks. Hopefully something does. Boy, oh boy, was it a tough weekend for Ferrari, mate.
They did not need a double DNF right now, and 2 crashes as well.
This is getting to the point now where you kind of sort of question, well, what do they do? What do they do? Because they are at the end of it, I feel.
Devil's advocate, before we get too deep into this,
Yep.
it was clearly not Charles Leclerc's fault. He's been wiped by Kimi Antonelli. So
Yeah,
we can't
for sure.
Yeah, so yeah, but we can't say Ferrari double
Albert
DNF terrible weekend.
It's a terrible weekend for Ferrari because this is exactly not the result that they needed.
Well, no, obviously not.
And every single weekend, I feel like Charles gets in the ass. Charles gets it in the ass almost every weekend, mate. And it's such a shame.
Who's giving it to him in the ass? Mainly.
Fred. Just go hammer and tong. No, look, it's not Fred. It's not Fred. But this is not the result that they needed. And there's been so much bad press around Ferrari that all they needed was a single something.
Yeah.
They just needed both cars to finish. You know, just outside of the podium would have been lush. It would have been amazing. And they didn't get it. Lewis, I don't know what's going on with Lewis. I don't know what happened there.
Just caught a little bit of the rain on that white paint, I think, and it just slipped him completely out.
Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? The paint was wet. But it doesn't slide with me. Doesn't slide with me.
If you'll pardon the pun.
If you pardon the pun. It doesn't. I don't get down with that. I don't get down with that. No.
This is a 7-time world champion. He shouldn't be sliding on paint. Is that where you're going?
That's exactly where I'm going, yeah. And in general, I feel like Charles Leclerc, he needs to make a decision now.
Okay.
Because he isn't getting out of that team what he signed up for. And I feel like what's going wrong with this team, right? It's like a relationship where you both care about each other, but it's still going to shit. You're both trying and it's not working. Ferrari need a whole reset. There's friction, they're butting heads, they both love each other dearly, but it's just not working out.
Okay.
They need a whole factory reset. Charles needs to go to another team.
Factory, just load up system settings, factory reset, that
Just
shit.
reboot that bad boy.
Yeah, but it's hard to say this after that. Really, both them crashes aren't exactly on poor performance.
But is it hard to say that after 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, but the first race back after the break, you know, they were all hyped. This could be the good end of the year to Ferrari. They've just been so unlucky today.
I don't think Lewis got unlucky.
You know?
Nah. Charles, absolutely. Charles, he's been done.
With the bigger picture, the car wouldn't have been quick enough to win the race anyway. So yeah, Ferrari do need to go back to the drawing board. Every bit of work is going to be for 26 now. I mean, they're not going to waste any time.
But we've chatted about this before.
Yeah.
Could Leclerc go somewhere else?
I think so.
Should he? And I think he should.
I think he should.
It's going to take Ferrari a long time, 2, 3, 4 years.
Yeah.
If they really factory reset to fix this mess, it's going to take a few years. Charles hasn't got the time, mate. Charles hasn't got that time anymore.
But there isn't loads of opportunities. The only way he leaves Ferrari is if there's like a guaranteed seat that he could win a world championship in. He can't leave Ferrari to risk it at another team.
Mercedes.
Well, next year, I think it'll be Ferrari, Mercedes, and Aston that will be the three rocket ships. And
wow.
So maybe if Ferrari are going to be quick next year, he'll stay. But Mercedes next year are going to be ridiculous. So whoever the two Mercedes drivers are, they're lucky.
When Lewis went out, it Charles' race as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because he just pitted. There was a radio message that wasn't broadcast from Charles.
Ooh, Fabs Facts.
And it was classic Charles again. Fucking hell, we are so fucking unlucky. Unbelievable. The man's losing his rag. And you give it another 6 months, he's going to have grey hairs. Man.
I don't blame him. I literally do not blame him. He gets swarmed as soon as he leaves the track by fans everywhere. He can't go out in public. He goes to the racetrack, gets in a car that is just not able to compete. He's one of the quickest drivers on that grid.
It's not the high life, is it?
Compete.
It's not what you don't sign up for that.
Well, I mean, you offer me that right now over my current situation. Believe it or not, I'm going to pick driving the box.
Yeah, fair.
And having the dog and all that, you know?
Yeah, well, we could get a dog. You haven't got to be on 40 million a year to get a dog.
What about the yacht?
Dinghy on the Thames.
Yeah, can't be picky.
Uber boat. Only costs a few quid.
Some more claps that we have to make. Today, starting in last place from the pit lane, was Mr. Ollie Behrman. And he has finished the race in 6th. So Ollie Behrman up 14 positions. I think that is an incredible drive and a half as well.
Amazing. Just what he needed.
And we discovered that him, Gabby, they've never driven at Zandvoort.
In Zandvoort, right? Yeah.
No, because the F2 don't go there.
Yeah.
So this means it was the first time Ollie has ever driven at Amsterdam as well. Zandvoort, I keep calling it Amsterdam.
Right.
Yeah.
And he said the car was on rails.
And he's gone from last to 6th.
Yeah, amazing.
So I think he replaces Leclerc.
Well, this is the
Leclerc,
thing,
that's
mate.
why I bring
This
it in
is
there.
the fucking thing.
Cool, I had a bit of friction.
It's stronger now, isn't it?
Nice jumper, by
Been going
the
to
way.
the gym. Thank you. And yours.
Oh yeah, it's for Isack Hadjar. In case you couldn't notice, it's a V-carb.
Thanks. I got my new Deftones hoodie on.
Nice.
Green.
Do you want to explain the snake?
The messaging? I don't actually know. You'd have to ask the
Slytherin.
bands. What about yours? What's the message?
It's Hugo, and it's the car.
Yeah.
From Slawn. From the Slawn range, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't like to show off, but it's from the Slawn range.
This is the thing, mate. Is that if he keeps putting in performances like these, which is what he's doing, he's been doing really good all year, up to the main team. If Leclerc leaves...
It's only if Leclerc leaves, really, isn't it? I genuinely think Ollie is literally just Leclerc's replacement.
Yeah.
And they'll just keep him in the sport for as long as possible.
He almost looks like him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a perfect replacement.
He's almost like an alien or something. He was planted at Ferrari.
Yeah, me and Fab have been having a discussion whether aliens live among us. Now, I know this is a Formula One show.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
But it's quite a fascinating topic, no?
Don't know if we've got time for that.
No?
It's quite, yeah. You got time for it?
No, they don't have time.
No, I don't think they have time. Maybe
But I would talk about that for about 3 hours.
Maybe we could start a different pod.
Jake and Fab Space Facts.
Yeah. It'd be a pretty short episode because I don't know too much.
It would be pretty short.
Loads of interesting stuff around like asteroid mining and stuff like that. So, what about the old Carlos and Lawson debacle?
Yeah,
then?
let's
Do you
give
want
that a
to
go.
dive into that? Because this is absolute horse
So Carlos Sainz got a 10-second time penalty for this.
10-second time penalty.
Yeah.
For a bump.
Yeah.
For a scuff. I've had worse in Tesco car park.
You don't think 10-second time penalty then?
Not at all. For either driver. Why would it's a racing incident?
Yeah.
And they bumped wheels around the corner which most people were overtaking on at Zandvoort for the whole weekend. Like, what's the problem?
So you just think strange stewarding decision?
Very, very strange. Also considering that there was the rumours of Carlos's dad maybe joining the FIA. Don't know, I feel like there's been an argument and the stewards have tried to...
You think?
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Maybe it's all against Sainz because of something that happened.
because really, if you're going to give a penalty to Carlos Sainz or Liam Lawson, you're giving it to Liam Lawson.
They must
really,
have
aren't you?
appealed that, though. Has that gone into appeal or anything? Or have they
No,
just
he got-
accepted that?
No, he got slapped with it, mate.
Did he?
Yeah, like a fish round the face.
Who does the slapping?
um,
Mohammed bin Salim?
no, Ross Brawn.
He's the
Ross
fish
Brawn,
slapper.
because he's so high up at F1 now, he's got his own office, yeah, and it's just a single chair and a desk. You walk in and it's bright white, and he's just there with a fish on the table. And if you're a naughty boy, you're sent to Ross Brawn's office,
For a slap.
and he says, "Bend over, then. Drop the trousers."
I'm glad this is what the show's become. Let's have a look at the top 10 and see who else got points today and just finalise our Dutch Grand Prix episode.
Okay.
Obviously, Oscar came first,
Yeah.
Max second,
Yeah.
Isack Hadjar third, which is crazy to see, really.
Insane.
I mean, he qualified fourth.
Insane.
Think of the amount of drivers, really, that should be ahead of him.
The fact that he held that for the whole race.
I know.
Bonkers.
Yeah, like Alonso said, apparently that car is a rocket ship. Do you think Verstappen would win the World Championship in it? That's a question for you. Hadjar third, Russell fourth, Alex Albon fifth. That is a great result for Williams. They'll be very, very happy with that, other than Sainz.
He deserves that, Albon. He's had a rocky year. He's
Yeah.
had some ups and downs. But they've all had quite a turbulent year. Albon in particular, up and down a lot. So he deserves it. Good for him.
Do you think that having two people so far out front and the fight being like somewhere else affects everyone's year? Because they're almost in like a different level of competition. You're
Oh,
going
yeah.
out every week to not really fight for the win.
Yeah, it's like a different championship. isn't it?
I bet they're all so excited for the first race next year. Fresh cars.
The difference in pressure from being in a midfield team or a backmarking team to being in a front-running team must be like massive.
So big.
Because you're just driving to have fun.
Well,
Not really. You're trying to score points.
Gabby and Kimmy's a perfect example. Gabby was able to go the whole first half of the season under the radar, even though he wasn't doing great. He was
Yeah.
picking up the car. And then whilst Kimmy was so under the eye for everything he did, as soon as the results aren't going great now, it's everywhere.
Yeah,
Three
true.
crashes in the last blah, blah, blah.
True.
So he's at a top team and can't hide. Gabby could hide.
Yeah.
So
Really, it's a blessing in disguise, isn't it? To start
For sure.
to start your F1 career at like a lower team,
yeah.
less pressure.
Yeah, what would you pick? You got two contracts. Right, here we go. Right now, this is what's happened. Flavio Briatore has knocked at the door and he said, Fabio, you might be my only hope for the rest of 26, 25.
That'd be a great
Do you want to
feeling.
come and
That
join
would
the
be
team?
That'd be a great
You
feeling.
and Gasly. So you got an Alpine contract.
Yeah.
And then also, Jonathan Wheatley's come along, but he wants you to be number one driver. Actually, no, because they're not good enough. They might not be good enough.
Wait, at stake?
Yeah.
So my option is Alpine or stake.
Or Mercedes
But it's going to be Audi next year, right? Are we talking
Yeah.
about next year?
next year.
I'd go Audi.
You going to bank on the Audi project?
Yeah. Also because the Swiss mountains.
Nice.
Lovely. Lovely. Zurich, lovely. Could live there, go to the factory. Gorgeous country. I'd do it just for that.
Okay.
And they've got all the food banks out there, haven't they? So if there is a disaster, natural disaster, nuclear war, anything like that, straight into the mountain. Seeds.
And you're currently dressed in steak colours.
Yeah.
Like it was meant to be.
And also the same colour as vegetables. So hit the bell notification button.
You go straight there.
Like and subscribe. I do want to say, mate, at the end of all this, is that I love this circuit. I love Zandvoort
Yeah.
so much, and I can't believe that they're getting rid of it. It's a glorified go-kart track.
Yeah, it's very small. It's very small.
Yeah.
Well, it is a MotoGP track, right, that they race F1 cars around.
Is it really?
I'm
Is
pretty
that
sure,
what it's supposed
yeah.
to be?
That's why it's so small.
Who told you that?
I'm pretty sure I heard it on Matt and Tommy.
Right. They're probably right then.
Yeah. And if I didn't hear it on there and it's wrong... No ace today.
Yeah, no ace.
No dog.
No ace. No ace.
So if anyone lives in London and has a spare dog...
He'll
for
be
an
back
hour a
though.
week-
Ace will be back.
Yeah.
He had a great time here.
Did he?
But yeah, it's a great circuit, man. I can't really figure out why they're trying to get rid of it. Yeah, I know the attendance was a bit low this year, which makes sense because Max is obviously not winning the championship. But like, it's an unbelievable circuit. And if you look at what they're trying to do in like Quidia at the minute, you know, they put the massive elevation and bank corners and stuff. All these new circuits that they're building, they're trying to take inspiration from these old school tracks.
Yeah, it's definitely not one of the worst circuits. Like, I wouldn't say it needs to go.
It's one of my favourites.
I'm surprised Max isn't like trying to push to keep it or didn't do more. Surely he wants a Dutch Grand Prix. You know, that's his
Yeah.
home race.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe-
I'm with
maybe
you.
he
It's,
is.
it's a great track. I mean, it's not my favourite, and I don't mind that it's going. To be honest, because you did get robbed in Amsterdam.
Yeah, I'd do it all over again for
Yeah.
that fucking weekend because what weekend that was.
Yeah, no, you're gonna lie.
And it was a 50-50 robbing because it didn't actually go to plan. So.
No, true.
But I think it's great. On the beach, wonderful when it's good weather. Great race to go to. The Dutch people are like the nicest people, the most polite people in the world.
Yeah, the fans look great as well. Everyone was getting involved in making
Yeah.
the flags.
Amsterdam is amazing because there's so many amazing things that you can do in Amsterdam. So it's a beautiful city.
Can you like name like maybe
It's a beautiful
two or three
city
of the best things you
full
can do
of
in Amsterdam?
beautiful people and beautiful culture, and it's a wonderful city. And I love Amsterdam.
The Andelin Museum.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, and the Heineken factory and everything.
Yeah,
It's
and the
all-
boats down the lake.
Yeah, and the boats down the lake.
And some bikes.
It's all great. It's great.
lovely.
Good night out. So I'd keep it, mate.
Yeah.
I'd keep it. Yeah. Maybe I'd put it on the streets of Amsterdam though.
Yeah.
You know, street race round Amsterdam.
Yeah, because as if the circuit isn't tight enough.
What would you do? Would you get rid of it?
Yeah, I would get rid of it. I think all these new tracks, they have to be better. You have to assume that I think Madrid is actually going to be a banger.
But would you not say that was one of the best races we've had this year? Double
No,
DNF for
not
Ferrari,
really.
Isack Hadjar getting his first
Yeah,
podium.
but it depends.
Lando Norris.
Isn't F1 an interesting sport? A race can be the best race without 1 and 2 even fighting. Without there even being
without
a
it
fight
being
for the win.
without it being the best circuit either.
Yeah, there was like no fighting out front there, was there really? Because they actually never met 1 and 2 really. There was,
No, yeah, not at all.
So
With the
it
amount of
was
restarts that we had as well, you thought there would be something.
Well,
but
that's where Oscar just did unbelievable. But Lando
Ran away
didn't
with it.
deserve that. Lando did deserve points. I mean, the gap now is huge, isn't it? It's
yeah, it's
more
nearly
than a
like-
race win.
is it?
Yeah, well, 25 plus 9, 34 points.
Yeah. Wow.
That's a big gap.
And he's also like 100 points ahead of.
Verstappen's got 205. Norris has got 275. Russell is still there in
Wait,
fourth.
so what has Oscar got?
309.
Yeah, so he's
Oscar's broke the 300s.
100 points ahead of Verstappen. It's game over, mate.
Yeah.
It's game over. Oscar could do the rest of his season fucking blindfolded, and he would be absolutely fine.
You'd be a great race engineer.
A race engineer?
Yeah.
What would you say
He's
that?
a guy.
Just giving him a few shots of whiskey or a joint before the race. Just a little bit of breaking news!
Oh, yes.
Before we end the pod, apparently Lewis Hamilton has a 5-place grid penalty for Monza for not stopping quick enough under a yellow flag.
What do you think to that one? Fair?
I mean, it's going to make no difference, is it?
No.
Let's be honest with you, it's going to make no difference.
No.
God bless Lewis Hamilton, because I wish he would have come back and he would have absolutely killed it.
Well, we've got Monza next week. That is a big race for Ferrari.
But that's where he's got his 5-place grid penalty, mate.
Yeah, but Leclerc might do something, mightn't he?
I mean, Leclerc might, but it makes no odds to fucking Hamilton,
No,
does it?
it's true. I
Poor
mean,
guy.
they really need something, don't they?
They do.
But I think we know this championship this year is done.
But
and
it always felt set up every time they got to Monza, didn't it? Because they always won Monza.
Yeah,
they had like the
something
worst for the last like 3 seasons. I swear they've had the worst car out of the whole grid. But every time it comes to Monza, they always win.
So you're predicting a Ferrari win in Monza?
No,
No?
no.
Well, I just looked at the driver's standings, and Lewis Hamilton's actually only 50 odd points behind Charles Leclerc. I thought that gap would be bigger. That means Lewis Hamilton hasn't done as bad as I thought.
No. And he could still beat him.
Yeah. Well, if Lewis Hamilton outscores Charles this year, which is very unlikely because there's like 50 points in Charles' favour, but if that did happen, that would be a kick in the face for Charles. So I think they both need something. But it's Ferrari, isn't it? You can't blame the drivers for the car.
They're going to need a miracle. Luckily, I think Ferrari can work magic.
Yeah.
And I think Ferrari are destined for a bit of miraculous behaviour. So rather than Ferrari looking at the drivers, or looking at their staff, or looking at the team, or even looking at the car, maybe they should look up there.
Yeah.
You know?
You say next time the camera cuts to the Ferrari garage, everyone's just going to be staring at the ceiling.
Just have a bit of faith, maybe. Look up, ask for what you want, manifest it, see what happens. Found that one funny, did you?
Yeah.
Right, end the pod.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching Pitstop. We hope you enjoyed the Dutch Grand Prix. Monza next week, so we'll be back on Thursday with our race predictions, everything about Monza, maybe a little quiz. Who knows?
Yeah, you can quiz me.
No, you can quiz me.
I quizzed you the last time.
No, you quiz me, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
We'll see you guys on Thursday. Have a great week. Give the video a thumbs up, hit subscribe. Congrats to Hadjar, congrats to Behrman, congrats to Oscar.
Ring the bell.
Yeah, please do ring that bloomin' bell.
And have a great week.
Yeah.
Go out and seize what you're after.
Maybe if you get confused and you don't know what you're after, just do that. Like Stab said.
Just look up.
Just look up.
Just look up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might not see nothing, but
We're going crazy! Bye!